This song is dedicated to Brian Beazle Dennis and all of the 57th Street Road Dog villains. Real Riot Makers. This we gon' start this shit alright. We got KC in the house tonight. We gon' start this shit alright. We got Tiffany in the house tonight. Come on. It's a moment for riders and thugs, strippers and body bags, zippers and violence and drugs. Poverty, a bunch of minorities die in the club. They say my music's making me lose and I ride it in blood. This is my music for all my people missing my music. Keep listening to it and my guy's taking a pistol in music. Satan shot my homie maintain with a missile and blew it for the industry cause he was one of the truest. I don't know why they be running this shit, but maybe they wanna be public this fucking this hell I hate her and big hater and big on your set. I'm gonna every day so I play when it's over this fucking bloody and say that they killers from everywhere. Listen to me when I be busting shit. I'm turbulent, I'm getting nervous when I wreck every cause I got me.
What's up, my YouTubers? I know you trafficking down all those videos on us, but we gonna do our thing now. As you can see, my desktop is Ubuntu. That's what I use. That's what I like. That's what I do. I ain't here to bag on nobody for what they do. So, if you're a Windows user, you're a Mac OS X user, if you want to come on in and try out Ubuntu, I say go ahead and download it. VMware the bad boy. Do whatever you gotta do, but give it a shot. Now then, my top 10 programs of Linux are Firefox, Marcus, Songbird. They come in at number 2. They play music for me. I like my Songbird because I can go ahead and update my tags on there so it looks like real music. I use Genome Do. That lets me pop up programs real quick. I use Tomboy. You know, that's just note taking. That's what you see up there right now. I got Tracker, track down my files. Compromise, with that goes ahead and does my 3D for me. Has my 3D effects, you know, that's what we do. Hard info, that, you know, lets me know what my system's about, what I got on it, so I ain't tracking all over Linux trying to figure out what I got in my system, having to punch up no darn terminal, just trying to figure out what I got on here. Next, I got FrostWire. That's the download illegal software. We all know that's illegal. I got a byword, which I don't know what the hell you call that, technically. I don't even know how they pronunciate that. That must be some goddamn, I don't know. That's some fucked up pronunciation. Anyway, what that is, just a simple word program. You know, I punch it up. I use that for my bills. When I get my AT&T phone bill, I just go ahead and copy whatever's on the text. Instead of trying to print it out to a printer, which I ain't got right now. I go ahead and copy that, throw it in there, and I can record it as plain text. I don't like to use OpenOffice. It takes too long to load all the time. I use Awada City right there. That go ahead, and if I got my MP3, I download it. I go ahead, boom, pop that in there. If I want to turn up the volume, because I don't own an iPod and I use one of these cheap music players, I just do that. I turn up the sound on it. Boom, I put it on my player. I play it, and boom, it's loud as hell. I don't have to worry about trying to turn up the volume, and I can't get it as high as I want to. I got it as loud as I need it to be. Now we're going to go on to making YouTube videos. I just want to talk about my system real quick. I got an Acer Aspire 5520. I got 2 gigs of RAM in this thing. I had to upgrade it. CPU Athlon 64 dual processor, 1.8 gigs. It's alright. It's decent. It's not the top of the line right now. I have Logistic Clear Chat headset, which I got on my head right now. Got Nivid GeForce graphics in here, 7000M. It's just a mobile computer. It ain't designed to really play no video game. 384 megabytes shared, so this thing ain't gonna be able to handle no video game. I ain't gonna be able to play no let's see, Resident Evil 5 on this thing or something like that. You can forget that. That ain't even gonna happen. I got a Genome. For my, you know, for making YouTube videos, I had to load in different software because I got this Logistic Clear Chat headset in here. First off, I had to load in this Genome mixer here, because if I didn't load that in, I wouldn't have all the capability and control over the microphone and the headset, because realistically the volume control and that don't really work too well for what I got in here. So I had to download another little program that Ubuntu has ready and able to load, so I loaded that in here. I loaded a GTK record my desktop, records everything you see right here. You know, you trying to make videos yourself, you're going to need probably a headset, a mic. You're going to need at least this if you're using Ubuntu. And the KDN Live, which just allows me to go ahead and edit my video. That's the best one I could find. All the other recorders and stuff, they don't really work in Ubuntu, or they have minimal features. The best one I could come up with was that right there. I mean, all the rest of them ain't kicking. They ain't gonna make no graphics. They ain't gonna be doing nothing special anyhow, So that's the best I got right there for everything I use on my desktop. Now there's other programs I use off and on, but those are really the main ones, I use Firefox to check out the internet. That one might be going away. My top number one might be going away because I'm using Opera right now 10, which is a beta, and I'm having trouble with it. Downloading stuff, I mean, it's a little bit sketchy right there right now. The plugins to run Windows and stuff on the Opera 10 beta is kind of sketchy, but you know how betas are. Betas ain't supposed to be the final product, so you get what you get. So like I said, I use it off and on again right now, but I'm thinking I'm probably going to go to Opera 10 because they have a turbo enabled feature at the bottom, which seems to make the loading of these websites a little bit faster. Like I said, don't take my personal opinion for it. Like I said, if you want to try Ubuntu, go ahead, slap it on your machine, give it a shot. Like I said, you want to get a live CD, you want to go down to like your Barnes & Noble, go in there, look up Linux in your magazine rack, and then look for one that has a live CD of Ubuntu. Go ahead and throw it on your computer. If you can't do it that way, go ahead and go to ubuntu.com, look for a live CD, download your live CD. Now I'm using GNOME here, so I want you to make that real clear. That I'm not using KDE. KDE is a different type of desktop. GNOME is different too. But for all you new users, like I say, give it a shot. It's a pretty good system here. I mean, it's the newest, the best thing I can say about it. I'm going to give Linux Mint 7 a try, but I'll talk to you later now. We'll go into more depth into me. Alright, later. Peace.
If you